Organic chemistry is the chemistry of carbon. Fundamental to all organic molecules are molecules containing carbon and hydrogen with other atoms added. The group that only contains carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons. And with the Bunsen here we've got one of the small hydrocarbons of a group called the alkanes. This particular thing is burning propane, which is the general heating in most laboratories. It's a smallish molecule with just 3 carbon atoms. Unfortunately, we don't have access in the labs to the 2 smaller ones, which would be called ethane and methane. But we do have some others that are part of this series. And this series of compounds are chemically not very interesting. Here is the next one. This one is butane, used in lighters and so on, and it's a liquid under pressure. The next one, so that's about 4 carbons. When we go to 5 or 6 carbons, we have a chemical called white spirits, which is used in camping stoves, and it's got quite a low boiling point. Beyond that, we go to petrol, which may have various colours because of the additives. This one is called 96 octane and has 8 carbons approximately in the chain. And this has a little bit higher boiling point than this one. You'll notice that both of these do not need pressure, which this is a sealed pressure container. Now, once we go past that, we have other fuels where the carbon chain gets longer. When we get to carbon 10, we have a material called kerosene. Again, it's been coloured to help to identify it. Kerosene is used in aircraft fuel from time to time, and it's about 10 to 12 carbon atoms long. Then we go on to diesel, used in many trucks. Again, a longer atom, probably a longer chain of atoms, probably 15 to 20 carbon atoms and so on. Once we leave that, we go to a material that we use to lubricate our engines, and if you notice this one is quite able to be shaken about. This one is somewhat thicker, and this one is considerably thicker. This is engine oil. That's probably C20 to C25. That's quite a thin engine oil, and then you can get a really thick one here, which is used in gearboxes. And then the chains can get even longer still, and then you can have what we call grease, quite a solid material. That's in the impure form, and you can also get it in a pure form, which we call Vaseline. And then finally in the sequence we get to the even longer chain still, and we finish up with wax on the end. So what we've got here is a sequence of alkane hydrocarbons, chemically not very interesting, but very, very useful. Going from this left-hand side to the right-hand side, we're gradually increasing the carbon chain length, gradually increasing the boiling point, and you can see that by gases, then liquids, thicker liquids, sort of semi-solids, and finally a solid. All of these are molecules of the series of compounds called alkanes.